Today I'm going to show you a little bit of basics about how to create some flashcards in the powerful Anki app. I've been learning Japanese and for a few years now, and I really started using Anki in the last 6 months or so, and I found it to be very powerful, but it's also has a lot of challenges and a lot of difficulty. I have a couple of add-ons that I use, most notably Awesome TTS, as well as batch download pictures from Google Images, and I will leave links to those. But for now, I'm just going to show you how I use it. And so basically, I start with the dictionary. When I want a new word, when I want to add a new word, I look it up in gshow.org. So in this case, I just looked up cat. It's a pretty simple word. From there, I go to add, and I personally, I will only add in the hiragana because that's what I study, and then I will copy in the definition. And then I have a special note type called basic and reverse card with example. It's pretty simple. It's just basically a basic and reverse card, and then I added on an example and a search term field. The reason why that's important, and I'm going to put in cat for my search term, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit add, is that, and I'll go ahead and close this out, is that search term is what I'm going to use to search my Google Images. So now I'm going to go to browse, and I'm going to enter an added one, which means added today. These are all the cards I've added today, and I'm going to go to neko for cat, and you can't see it right now, but currently at the top in my screen there's an Awesome TTS button, and I'm going to go add audio to selected, and I've already filled all this out, which is source and destination field, and I'm generating using the OSX speech synthesis and picking a voice, but you can set all this up the first time, and I'm going to generate it, and now I have a sound there which I can preview.
Neko.
Okay, neko, perfect. And from there, now I'm going to go to edit and add Google Images, and I get this little form, and here's my search term field, just like I expected. I hit start, and it takes a little bit sometimes, and that's it. That's okay. And finally, I will go ahead and pick one of those images. Sometimes finding an image is a little bit difficult, and you have to choose different search terms, and you have to kind of weed through which words you want, especially harder words like, for example, this emphasis word earlier was a really difficult one to find an image for, but just pick something that makes sense for you. And that's it. That's all I got. I hope this helps you, and happy Ankiing.